I was a teacher for 32 years, and Jeff was an electrician. We always thought when we retired someday that we would become cruisers, like go on a cruise all the time. And so every time we would go on one cruise, before we would even leave the ship, I would go book another one. And it just became like our big thing. We were looking forward to the next cruise. Even if it was 12 months, 10 months, we were always excited about looking forward to the next cruise. So I went to book the last cruise almost 3 years ago now. And I just felt really troubled in my Holy Spirit. And so I didn't book it. So we're in the Florida room the next morning. And I said, Jeff, I couldn't sleep all night. I said, I just feel like that the Lord wants us to do something different. He goes, yeah, me too. And I said, but I don't think we feel the same thing. He goes, I don't know. He goes, I dread telling you. Because he knew how much I loved it. And I go, well, I dread telling you. He goes, you go first. And I said, I believe we're supposed to make payments every month on missions instead of cruises. And he goes, wow, really? I go, yeah. He goes, because that's what I'm feeling. And I said, are you serious? He goes, yeah. He goes, we're sacrificially making these payments every month so that we can have a cruise. He goes, we could be doing missions. That's right. And we could be having travel with a purpose. And I was like, well, what about elegant night? You know, elegant night. We were laughing, you know. But my whole point was the Lord convicted us at the exact same time. 3 years ago, last August, we surrendered all of our future travel for the rest of our life, as far as we can afford it, to missions.
After we surrendered and started doing that, it blew it up. And God provides a way, one way or another, and when I can't even see how it's going to happen, something out of the blue, He'll have somebody donate money or make some way for a job to come up to where we can use the money to go on it. And this happens. This just continue to happen. It's crazy. It's only the Lord could do it.
It's true. Sweetie, if you think for 1 minute that the Lord can't change the way an entire section of people feel because you were simply willing to go to a really remote area that didn't even have indoor plumbing and tell people that every soul matters and that we're not going to pick and choose. You can literally watch Him change people's heart. I've carried this in my Bible since that day. And because of this silly little picture, because it just shows a little girl and she has her teddy bear and the Lord's saying, give it to me. And she goes, but I love it. And He says, give it to me and trust me. And He has, as you can see, a huge bear behind His back. And that has kind of been a major statement in our life, that we believe that if we always are yielded to Him, if we don't get mad at Him when things are hard, and we don't play the blame game, we stick together, that He always brings us out better than before. But it's not always going to be immediate, and it's not always going to be fun or easy, but it's always great. And I can tell you this, sweeties, when He says, delight yourself in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart. It doesn't always mean what you think, sweeties. He changes what your heart desires.
Right.
You can trust Him. If you don't hear anything else, you can trust Him.
That's right.
He will take care of everything if you'll just yield it to Him and trust Him with it.